Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. Well, today we are going to be working on, and it is called Spring in the Garden, but I have a funny story to tell you. So I was getting this ready, not this one, but the other one. And it just kept looking familiar and familiar, so I put in Spring in the Garden in my video part, where I can see everything I've done. And come to find out, I got this kit back in July of last year from PaintSomeWay. And I had already started it. So I'll be putting the other one away and saving it for some other time. So we are going to be working on the copy that I got from PaintSomeWay. And I'm going to be starting on the bird tail like I said I was going to. And the color is 3842. It is kind of a teal green, if you will. Beautiful blue green. So yeah, but I thought you'd like that. Yeah, some days. So this isn't the first time this has happened where I've gotten something that was the same as what I already had. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't start it because, at a later date I can give it away or whatever I decide to do with it. Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yesterday was kind of a quiet day. Didn't go anywhere except to check the mail. That was about as far as I got. And let me pull you in so you can see what is going on here. Let me back out just a tad. There we go. Then I may have to turn this thing around. So, yay. Yeah, I stayed in and I did sit in my rocking chair for a while and I stitched on Mediterranean for a while and put a few strands into my Silk Dragon. And what else did I work on? I can't even remember. Yeah. That has been about the sum total of yesterday. I didn't even take a nap. I don't know what happened. Yeah. So, what is everybody else doing? Are you having as an exciting weekend as I am? I mean, come on, I really want to know. Let me see if I can just move that over a bit. You're still in frame. Did have to go looking for this, though. That was a hot moment. By the time I got done looking for this, and yeah, it was way too late for a nap. Come on. So I guess I'll be stitching on this week for a bit. See if I can get, like, part of the tail done in, let's see, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 symbols here, so it's not too bad. Just kind of a bigger area, but we'll see what we can accomplish. Yay, I get to go to work tomorrow. I'm so thrilled. What can I say? Seems like I worked on something else, and I'll be danged if I can remember what the heck it was. It just drives me crazy. Some days I can't remember long enough to write it down, so yeah. Fun times. And before I forget, I did have a couple of them. A couple viewers send me some pictures of something they have in progress and something they finished. So I'll put those right in there. And one of them, thank you, Lorna, for sending it, comes from Lorna from Random Stitcher here on YouTube. I've watched her channel, gosh, it's probably been 5 years, at least, if not longer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Could be Luna. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at names. But she is from Denmark, so do check her out. She does stamped cross stitch, and I believe she does diamond painting. Just like kind of the rest of us. Hold on, I gotta get rid of that needle. Rid of the thread. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. Nice and dark. Kind of makes you wonder what the rest of the colors are like. Whoops, where am I going? I've been working on that silk one. I do put a knot in the end of my thread. So I'm always trying to start from the bottom. Thank you, ladies, for sending me your pictures. They were lovely. I appreciate it. If anybody else has anything they'd like to share, just send me a picture to my email address, and it is in the description box below, and I will get it into the next Stitch with Me as soon as I possibly can. But I always like to see what everybody else is working on, maybe something you finished. Doesn't have to be a finished product. It can be something you're in progress with. And it does not have to be cross stitch. It can be whatever craft you are into. We still like to see all the goodies. And I'm sure that my viewers feel the same way. Sometimes I like to see what it looks like when it's finished, because that way it kind of helps me decide whether or not I want that kit. So, yeah. This seems to be a simple type of a stitch. You know, it's not full of confetti, which I absolutely adore. That it's not full of confetti. Make myself perfectly clear, I am not a fan of confetti at all. Some days I feel like I should thread about 20 needles, one for every color, in about that much, you know, so that I can just go around and hit all the individual stitches. But yeah, can't see that happening for me, so. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what Something about this looked so familiar, and the name, looked the same, so that's why I had to kind of look it up. I think I've probably had other kits that were called Spring in the Garden, or something thereabouts, or Garden Spring, Yeah, came right up. Some days. Didn't work on my beaded cross stitch yesterday. I figured I'd give it a break. I did that on, what was that, Thursday, Friday? Yeah. I can just take it in spurts. Not sure what color or which symbol I'll go with after I finish this 6 strands, if you will, of thread, because I'll finish this set of 6. These 4. Then I'll move on to the next color. I don't know if it'll be the green dot or blue dot, I'm sorry, or the red arrow facing left. It's upside down. So. But yeah, I'm impressed with this blue. It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. The way it's laid out, it kind of reminds me of that Rainbow Dragon, because it was done in, I'll call it rivers of color. I don't know how else to explain. So we'll see how it goes. And the material seems nice. It's just that I'm at an awkward angle. It does crinkle down really well. So this one's still stiff in parts because I was working before on the flowers. The big, I'll call them peonies. I'm not sure what they are. Like down below the birds. So, yeah. We might as well work on this because it seems easy. I put, probably 6 full single strands of color into the Mediterranean one, but I'm still working in the buildings, like down, like you got the buildings and then you got mountains behind it and then you got sky, so I'm down here in the first set of buildings. So we'll see how that all goes. I don't know, the thread seems to always surprise me at being darker or lighter than it looks. I don't know what that is. Oh dear. Oh dear. You dork. We're gonna get it. Give me a sec. See if I can get it out of there. Put that needle down before I jam it in my hand. Here we go. Isn't that a pretty blue? My goodness. It just keeps going and going and going. There's some more scattered through there, so whatever those colors are. But we'll get to it one time or another. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today and putting up with my little mishap here. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry I don't have a picture. I didn't have a picture from the last one, so thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.